Hi, Oscar.
He would love to ask you one question.
Okay.
So
Keep it clean, Oscar.
I will. So my blog is called That Is Great. So can you just tell me what it takes for a person to be great in your eyes?
Someone who does good things, someone who lives a clean life, someone who cares about others.
Thank you very much.
Is that good?
Since my blog is called That Is Great, what makes a person great in your eyes?
Well, a person like Bill Austin, who's probably given away 1 million hearing aids for free to places that aren't even on the map. When you see somebody 90 years old or 5 years old hearing for the first time, and you're there fitting the ear thing for him, it's an amazing experience. It's more amazing than playing in front of 100,000 people.
Right.
Because it's a one-on-one experience where you see the emotion on their face of, like, it would be like seeing for the first time. Or, you know, hearing for the first time after 90 years of being deaf, that's pretty amazing. You know, probably scary, but it's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So my blog is called That Is Great. So what makes a person great in your eyes?
Well, that's big because with me, I think what makes you great is knowing that you didn't make it yourself. You taught somebody else to get you there. Like me, when people ask me how I become who I am, my mama. Because if it wasn't for my mama, I would have quit a long time ago. She kept putting me back on the right track. Every time I get off the track, somebody puts me off the track.
Right.
I can never say I did it myself. It takes a team sometimes. It takes a team to be successful. Because it takes these people who, if they don't go your way and you want to quit, and somebody else line you back up. So I would say, now what you asked me?
So what makes a person great in your eyes?
Team.
Team. Since my blog is called That Is Great, in your opinion, what makes a person great?
I think somebody who's empathetic with others, someone who's willing to lend a hand to others, someone who has a sense of self and a sense of certainty about some of their purpose.
Right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
My blog is called That Is Great. So what makes a person great in your eyes?
Basically, this tells a person is great is a person that leaves the world better than when he found it. A person that, when they leave a room, people are like, what was that? That make you feel better about yourself. That makes something bigger than this. It's sometimes you're great. You know, people call you great. Sometimes you catch hell from other folks. But so it's great to me somebody who's not afraid to be who they are.
Right.
That's great.
Thank you very much. It's called That Is Great. What makes a person great in your eyes?
I've heard it said before, and I believe it to be true. Being great is not in what you do, it's in what you make others do, what you inspire others to do.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes great.
Well, thank you very much. Since my blog is called That Is Great, what makes a person great in your eyes?
Oh, a person great in my eyes. You have to be well-rounded. You can't just be great in one aspect. You have to be great in life. You have to be, for me, a great father, a great husband, a great football player, a great person. If I'm just a great football player and not the other things, then I think that takes away from greatness.
Thank you very much. So my blog is called That Is Great. So what makes a person great in your eyes?
What makes a person great?
What makes a person great?
I'm gonna say their capacity to help others, their capacity to keep their own corner, not only their own corner bright, but brighten other corners as well.
Right.
I think it's everybody's responsibility to keep their own corner bright, if you will, but people like Bill Austin brighten lots of corners.
Right. Well, thank you. It's called That Is Great. So what do you think makes a person great?
Oh, their passion, hands down. Life is all about living out our passions, and that's how we find our purpose. So I think what makes us all individually great in our own right is how we choose to live through our passion.
Thank you very much.
Yes.